Remember last year, President Trump called Kim Jong-un Rocket Man at his UN speech? Then later, there was a summit between the two of them. This year, Iran is likely to be the focus. And the president's already tweeted about this first thing this morning. Here it is. Despite requests, I have no plans to meet Iranian President Hassan Rouhani. Maybe someday in the future. I am sure he is an absolutely lovely man. Yeah. Now, that's diplomatic language, or sarcasm, I'm not sure which. Joining us now is Stephen Rogers, who's on the Trump for President Advisory Board. So you think Iran is going to be the focus today? Do you think he's going to go at the Iranians?
Oh, well, let me just say to you, a lovely man he is, Stuart. The fact of the matter is that the President of the United States is going to show determination. He's going to show resolve. He's going to show that he is absolutely going to bring it to Iran today. Look, we're dealing with a terrorist state. We're dealing with a country that has not given any value to bringing peace in the region or around the world. And we're dealing with a country that creates trouble on the entire planet. So the president is going to make it clear to Iran, you better not cross, if I will, that line that should not be crossed.
The Iranians' biggest enemy is surely not President Trump, although he's really tightening down on them. It's their own people, isn't it?
Well, Stuart, you're absolutely right. Look, the Iranians would look at us as their enemy, look at us as trying to tear them down or bring that country down. We don't get involved in those types of regime changes. But their own people are fed up to their necks with the way they have been supporting Hamas, for example, more than their own people. Their economy is collapsing. So the Iranians don't have to worry about us. They better worry about their own people, as should have our dictator in Libya, as should have Saddam Hussein. All of these dictators, they're eventually brought down by their own people.
So what you don't expect any backing down, any backing off from the president at the UN today? None whatsoever. And not just with Iran. I'm talking also with China, maybe,
Stuart,
and maybe some Europeans.
What I've learned by working around the president and his people, you don't show weakness, you show strength, and you go in to win or don't go in at all. This is a strong president. He is going to win.
And what do you think are the prospects that he does something similar as he did last year with Rocket Man Kim Jong-un? Calls him a name, 6 months later sits down with him. I mean, is there any chance at all that he will eventually sit down with Rouhani?
Oh, well, look, people said when he called Kim a Rocket Man that the world was going to end, and he brought Rocket Man to the table. It's called New York Speaks. That's how we speak from New York. He knows how to get to these people, and it may come a time where the dictator in Iran is going to say, we better sit with this guy. We better sit down with him.
I got to tell you, I'm looking forward to this speech.
Brilliant president.
Because he's an entertaining speaker. I mean,
well, remember Krauthammer? He said after President Trump got elected, this is going to be the longest reality TV show in the history of television. And he's right. You got to love the president.
Stephen Rogers, thanks for joining us, sir. We'll see you later.
You'll
be watching, I know.
Yes, sir.
Check futures.